We're checking out 0 IQ moments in rugby from our good friend Andrew David Ford. In our descriptions below, be sure to drop in and show him some love. Subscribe to his channel. Always creating great content. Just doing this video, I love mixing up a little bit, learning more from Squidge's channel, learning about other players, their individual talents, and then also looking at compilation videos that are fun, just like the one we're watching today. Qrew, I appreciate you being here. If you are, drop a like and hit the subscribe. We see that 95% of you that check out our videos have yet to subscribe. It helps us as we are completely in the world of rugby now, so we can continue to create more content, whether that be reactions, custom content, podcast, whatever have you. We're going to continue to grow, develop, and evolve, and I'm having an exceptional time being in this world. Qrew, I appreciate you and love you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's check out this video. Let's go. Again, massive shout out to our good friend Andrew Ford. Be sure to drop in our descriptions below and subscribe to his channel. Always creating exceptional content in the world of rugby. And thank you, Andrew, for allowing us to watch your videos. As always, man, I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all being here, Qrew. Let's check it out. 0 IQ moments in rugby, 10 minutes.
Sees a bit
Wells,
of space.
England.
Cross comes Liam
He marked
Williams.
it in the 22.
Pulls the mark, and that's a penalty. Henry Arundel is shown a yellow card.
That was Senegal play. Good positioning there.
Quick tap.
Wanting to take the ball quickly. He's got to retreat.
Oh, you have to retreat 5 meters? Is that what happened?
Senegal play there.
Under the guidance of their returning number 10, Carlo Canna. And he's got to start from his own half of the field, of course. Yeah, he was good 2 yards into.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Wasn't he when he kicked off? So Jaco Piper well within his rights just to lay down a marker and start the solo. Let's start from the correct half of the field, please.
Dupont gets
Let me go back again. I missed that.
And he's got to start from his own half. Number 10, Carlo Canna.
Oh, okay. I see it. I see it now. Okay. I'll fast forward.
Start from the correct half of the field, please.
Dupont gets the ball out. Little chip. What's that? Oh, he's kicked it out. It's going to be a yellow card, isn't it?
Yep.
He purposely punches the ball out of play. You can't do that. Huget throws his arms up in the air.
So I don't think a probable try would have been scored because he was the catcher.
So you can't do that, huh?
Yellow card for number 15. You agree?
Big mistake. What was he thinking?
Wow.
That's a moment of madness, isn't it?
So you have to try to field it, huh?
Williams goes off.
He threw it forward. Like he's playing American football. That's funny.
From Williams. Not going as far as he
Nice pick.
Is been Jason Dixon.
But he was behind. He's offside.
Almost farcical.
An absolute gift. No offside line, general.
Up she goes from Gibson.
What happened? Oh, damn, that's dangerous. I'd red card his ass. That's crazy.
It's stupid.
It's clear as daylight as well. On the
That's
10 metre
dangerous.
line. Quinn's having to be squeaky clean. I'm not sure how clean Flavin Barty was. He's flown out of the line. And he's been picked up. And he's got his head in his hands. As well he might. Because that could prove
Taking a player out.
absolutely pivotal.
Yeah, crazy. He puts his hand in the air to say sorry, but
Let me see.
you just see it here. He's not even looking at the ball, not even looking whether he's going to catch the ball. It's a real brain explosion moment, isn't it?
That's interesting. So, like, looking at that, it's funny because if I'm comparing it to, like, American football, I know it's illegal here in rugby, but if, like, a player is behind what is known as the line of scrimmage here in American football, you're allowed to take that player out, reroute them within a certain time frame so they are not able to make a play on the ball. And so that's a cool difference that I see that, like, where, like, LRZ, for instance, where he has to get used to coming to the American football game, is that within him playing, I think they have him at running back right now, the defense is allowed to reroute him and take him out of a play where he may not have the ball. So those are some like intricacies where LRZ is making a transition to American football where it would be illegal in rugby, but it's allowed in American football within a certain range. So that's pretty cool to see that little difference. I like that. I've never seen it in a rugby match before. Threw it forward. So he missed it to the right. Oh, and it's in play, but he threw it forward. Is it in play? What happened right there? Was it in play and he just threw it forward? Oh, nice tap. Hold on, I'm missing something. Tapped it. Okay, he got him. He hit him. Did the guy miss it? What happened right there?
Just not direct, Chris.
Restart from Smith. Oh, it's gone Niles.
Kicked the crap out of that.
Wow.
You can't kick it dead or touch. You can't, I said to you, you can't kick it out.
He should know that. He shouldn't need the referee to tell him that. And now in the black of the Sharks, and he is over the line.
Okay, so going back to this one, another comparison. So you have to kick it within the field of play where somebody receives it in rugby. They just implemented the law in American football to where it is similar to that in rugby now. Because back in the day, you could do a kickoff and kick it out of bounds, kick it out of the end zone. Nobody returns the ball, and it goes to the 20-yard line when that happens. But now the NFL just implemented that rule, which is it changed our entire kickoff rule to where they want to make the game more exciting, to where more returns happen. Because, you know, I think a high percentage, like 80-some-odd% of the games, nobody returned it last year. And so it took that kicking aspect out of the game. So now we have it, which sort of benefits, again, LRZ, to where if he is going to play like a kick returner, the kicking team and the returning team now line up, I would say, about 10 or 15 yards off the ball from each other now, where they're sitting here across the line, and the kicker kicks it over both of them. But he has to kick it within the 20-yard meter mark and not kick it out of bounds. He has to allow the kick returner to the ability to return the ball. And then once the returner catches the ball, then the kicking side and the returning side, they can go against each other. They can like create contact in a sense and move. So it looks a lot like how rugby is now in American football. And that's why we're talking about it has a chance of favoring LRZ, because you're allowed to field the ball and return it. Whereas prior, they could just kick it out of bounds, or kick it out of the end zone, not out of bounds, kick it out of the end zone, and no return happens. So seeing some similarities happening within our games in that respect from the kicking side.
He should know that. He shouldn't need the referee to tell him that.
Bongi.
And now in the black of the Sharks, and he is over the line.
Oh, the Sharks.
Oh, what's he? He's kicked it out straight to Noah. He's chopped down by a high tackle. So the Chiefs have got another go.
Could go anywhere. Malin's is first onto it. Chips it forwards and touches Farrens.
Just that ability, line out.
Taken quickly and
wow.
by Taylor. Duncan Taylor for
that's a short end zone.
To the ball.
Clears, it would have been an Ospreys line out. They try and take it quickly. Probably didn't even see Duncan Taylor.
That's a really short try zone.
Only saw 3 Osprey shirts.
It's really small.
It's going to be 5 wins on the trot against England. They've got an option here. They can either take their line out deep. Simon Abor, the England coach, not happy.
Move the ball. So just to clarify there, Greg, They kicked the ball to touch. If they'd have run backwards, kicked the ball out, it would have been game over.
Yeah, bit of confusion at the end there.
Oh, so he threw it out.
Kick it out, you have to take the line out, and it's been won by England. So it's still on. Have a look at this. They're well over time here. And the race is
He got loose. That stinks. And they win. Wow, they win at the death. That's crazy. Okay.
Oh, intercepted by Samu. It was Pete Samu. Read it well.
Here you go. Just watch the foot of red 7.
Deliberate trip.
Yeah, that trip is dangerous, man. You can blow your knee out. Seen some nasty stuff happens from trips. That's a disgusting play. It's crazy it's only a yellow. To me, a trip should be a red card just because you can blow your knee out. I've seen some crazy stuff on people getting tripped. He was out of bounds. He ran out.
Which left that hole, but we'll take a look here. Justin, what do we reckon?
Yeah, he's out. So it goes up to a 5-meter scrum.
You under advantage for that. Well, that's a good spot by referee, TMO, I should say, Glenn Newman.
And Carney too there, the way he brought that.
Is that what happens?
Hands in from Racing and Teddy Thomas. So far, light line on the left or right wing has been shackled, but this time the shackling leads to the attacking line out again.
Stuart, that's almost inexcusable. Like, brilliant stuff from the big second row, winning the ball. But Teddy Thomas, you don't put yourself in a position where you can get dragged over the touchline there.
Running towards touch there.
Huh. So he just ran back towards the short side of the field and got taken out for another line out. Dang, that was lackadaisical. Good pursuit.
So playing with the penalty advantage here, Argentina going better with a take.
Did he call Mark?
They're going to come across for the penalty.
Now, I've got my favourite pair of glasses on tonight, Andrew Mertens. That does not look like an attempt to wrap.
Oh, the wrap. That's right. Okay.
It was a real tight game. I remember Gloucester. I took a quick tap.
Oh, Waldrom's going.
Got turned over, and there's a photo of all the front row, just their hands in the air. Like going, what the hell are you doing?
Giovanni will not be getting on the Thomas Waldron, the tank ride today.
Hold up, I missed that.
All the front row.
An attempt to wrap.
It was a real tight game. I remember Gloucester. I took a quick tap.
Oh, Waldrom's going.
Got turned over, and there's a photo of all the front row, just their hands in the air. Like going, what the hell are you doing?
Giovanni will not be getting on the Thomas Waldron, the tank ride today.
Because you got a quick tap and then got a turnover.
Again, missing out Skinner.
No, I missed that one.
It's another cross kick this time. Well, the questions will be asked.
It was knocked out by England.
Was that punched into touch?
Oh, he pushed it out intentionally.
It has to be a penalty try.
Because he didn't play it.
It's an international winger, and it would be a given that he would catch that ball and run it in. There's no other defender.
It's a full house for Scotland. They are level, and they will have now, for all but the last 5 minutes of the match, a one-man advantage.
So they got the penalty try on that? Because he would have scored it.
Northampton leave with nothing.
I met his dad in the bar afterwards. He said, should I call him a prat? I said, no, I suspect he knows he's a prat. If he offers it up that he is a prat,
just kicked it towards him.
But don't call him a prat without him suggesting so in the first place.
Puts Slimani off the floor, so ran nicely. Flick to Spedding, and Spedding's got a big boot.
It's a boot.
Look at that, bounce on. Zebo.
Oh, man.
Carried that over.
He touched it out.
5-meter scrum back. Tried to keep it in field, but in doing so, the ball went out.
Simon Zebo, always the X factor, always looking for trying to keep the ball alive.
But he touched it and knocked it back inside. So that's the 5-meter scrum. Okay. Y'all taught me that one a few videos ago. I appreciate you.
for a minute, even less. Oh, he's taken too long.
What?
He's taken too long. That is massive. Coles wants the ball. It's not a penalty.
Wow, the 79th minute.
Akira Ioane. Jordan goes on his own, gets the ball.
To lose the game.
Wins it for New Zealand.
That's got to be sick to your stomach right there.
Oh my goodness.
Just a mental lapse. That's insane. That's wild. You'll have to let me know about some of those that I had questions on. But really good video with those 0 IQ moments. It's nuts that happens, especially at this level of the game, right? Yeah, as I mentioned, some of them went clearly over my head. There were a few that I know just because of the interactions that you and I have in the comments about like the 5-meter scrum when you're on the, you know, you get tackled outside your own try zone and things like that. And I started starting to pick more of this game up, but there were some that just completely went over my head. And it's just crazy to see those 0 IQ moments happen. And a lot of them, you know, I can see happening at the latter part of the game because you're exhausted, you're getting beat down, and there's just the amount of punishment and physicality and, you know, energy that you use during the game can lead to those mental lapses if you're not staying, you know, consistent, you're not thinking ahead and things like that. And I can see that happening, especially, you know, not only like in any sport, right, but especially in the game of rugby. It's a game of attrition, and there's moments that lead up to those circumstances happening that I know that'll give me a fuller context to exactly where that mental breakdown happened. But that's the part about game, when you can stay disciplined, when you can stay, like, you allow your training to take you through a game where your body is sort of like on an autopilot in a sense, to where you've gone through tougher situations in training sessions, so you're not going to be able to falter in the latter part of a game like that. It's interesting to see how that happens, but it happens at a high level. But that's what separates teams from being, you know, winners or losers, or like, you know, get you to winning World Cups and getting those pivotal matches and pool plays and things like that. It's just those little nuances in the game that happen, which separates teams from being the greatest teams to teams that aren't in the mix or in the conversation anymore. And so I appreciate that video. It's fun to see a different twist on the game as far as the 0 IQ moments that happen, because we see all the brilliant highlights, right? We see all the great sidesteps and everything that is happening. But there's moments in rugby, especially as I've started getting to more of the analysis side and the detail-oriented side of the game, from channels like Squidge, and then having conversations with you all about these little things that happen from the rulebook standpoint. I can see where these breakdowns happen and just why teams excel and why teams fail in the game of rugby. So it's cool to see a different perspective of the game, just not all the highlights, but also the lowlights as well, crew. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like, and also in our descriptions below, be sure to show the man Andrew David Ford some love and check out his channel. And also check out our Discord, crew. It's my little QSN rugby pub where we can have conversations offline, share pictures, videos, talk about club matches that are upcoming and that are happening. And we're going to continue to move forward in this world of rugby QSN. I'm fully invested in this space. We're still going to do reaction videos. We have more custom content that's going to be on the way, where there's analysis, detailed breakdowns, player breakdowns, and all of that. And then also building out more content as we evolve and get into the club side of rugby. That's a big vision of myself, and what I want the brand to move towards is keeping like up-to-date current events within rugby as well, and covering those, whether it be the club level, like the rule changes that are happening in rugby at the international level, and just really staying invested and up-to-date on the newer upcoming events and happenings in the world of rugby, crew. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much for being here as always, and we will catch you on the next video. Always stay laser focused on your dreams and your vision, and remember that you're in control. I love you. Peace.